It's happened in Alabama, a death from a vaping-linked illness.
The state health department announcing it was a man in East Alabama. This brings the number of deaths across the country to 17, while the CDC investigates more than 805 lung injury cases across the country. 2/3
of those cases involve patients who are between the ages of 18 and 34. Well, investigation is underway into this multi-state outbreak of lung injuries associated with vaping. But so far, there are more questions than answers.
So Fox News is digging deeper. We've heard a lot from health officials about vaping.
But what do vape shop owners have to say? Our Steve Alexander joins us live with some answers. Steve?
Well, I talked to the owner of one vape shop here. It's called Vaping. And he had some reaction, especially on what he tells customers or anyone who has any questions about health concerns. Jared Hoover says one of the reasons he opened Vape It was he and his family were trying to quit smoking cigarettes.
We're not here to create a new market for vaping. We are here to help the smokers get off the cigarettes and move to a safer alternative.
Hoover says customers have to be 19 or older to enter his shops and make a purchase. He also says his employees do not mix their own vape product. He buys the product from vendors.
We've been on the phone with our vendors multiple times, just confirming that the products that we sell will meet FDA regulations.
Hoover says you can buy juice with no nicotine, but many people buy it with different levels of nicotine to wean them off smoking.
And so for somebody that's coming off the street that has been smoking for 20 years or whatever the case may be, they'll start at maybe a 12 milligram of nicotine, but the idea is to work your way down from 12 to 6 to 3 down to 0.
Hoover has advice for people who do vape.
If you do vape, obviously find a local vendor that is using USA companies, made in the USA products, tamper-proof products, stuff that's certified and already been regulated by the FDA.
And he'd also like to see the federal and state governments regulate the vaping industry.
To come out with regulations to help us live within the guidelines to make this a legitimate product and let the populace know that they should be comfortable with this.
And the Alabama Department of Public Health says that those who choose to continue using e-cigarettes and vape products should not buy the products off the street or add any substances they say are not included by the manufacturer. Reporting live, Steve Alexander, Fox 10 News.
All right, thanks, Steve. The epidemic reaching Mobile, where 3 teens were hospitalized a few weeks ago. Late last week, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention described a possible link between the current outbreak of vaping-related lung injuries and the use of THC-containing vaping products.
Yeah, but the exact cause of the current outbreak of these illnesses is still not known. Stay with Fox 10 News on air and online at fox10tv.com as we continue to track the latest developments in this outbreak.